Welcome to Dark Lore Reviews. Well, with Wonder Woman 1984 coming out, I figured it's time to review the first one, mainly for views. Wonder Woman is a 2017 American superhero film based on the DC Comics character of the same name, and it was about time she got her own film because she is one of the most popular DC characters alongside Batman and Superman. And despite having a bunch of comics under her belt and being a founding member of the Justice League, she never got her own film. However, she did get her own TV show in the 70s and has appeared in several animated shows and movies. But finally, she got her very own film. It was the fourth installment in the DC Extended Universe, following her debut in 2016's Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, directed by Patty Jenkins instead of the edgelord Zack Snyder. So DC was making the right choices here, but did it pay off? Well, let's find out as we dive into Wonder Woman. We begin in present-day Paris, where Diana, played by Gal Gadot, receives a photographic plate from Wayne Enterprises, along with a letter from Bruce Wayne, which features herself and four men taken during World War I. So we flash back to the past as we see Diana as a child being raised on the hidden island of Themyscira, home to the Amazons, who are women warriors created by the Olympian gods to protect mankind. And my next vacation spot. Then Diana's mother, the queen of the Amazons, explains their history to Diana, including how Ares, the god of war, became jealous of humanity and orchestrated its destruction. When the other gods attempted to stop him, Ares killed all but Zeus, who used the last of his powers to wound Ares, forcing him to retreat. Before dying, Zeus left the Amazons a weapon, the god killer, to prepare them for Ares' return. Diana wanted to train with the other Amazons, but her mother refuses to do so, but then reluctantly agrees to let her sister train Diana as a warrior. Then we montage to 1918, where Diana is now a young woman, still training to the very best, like no one ever was. Damn, she Wakanda saluted her ass. Diana leaves in shame when she sees a plane crashed off the coast and rescues U.S. pilot Captain Steve Trevor. Why does that look familiar to me?
What would I give to live where you are? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
Anyways, the island is soon invaded by German soldiers, who have been pursuing Steve. God damn it, Germany, can't you go 1 century from invading shit? Luckily, the Amazons arrive to kick the Germans' ass, in the most badass way possible. But then the general slash Diana's hand sacrifices herself to save Diana. Then Steve is interrogated with the lasso of truth.
What the hell is this thing?
The lasso of Hestia compels you to reveal the truth.
But it's really hot.
It is pointless and painful to resist.
Man, he's gonna get one hell of a rope burn. Steve reveals that a great war is consuming the outside world, and that he is an allied spy. He has stolen a notebook from the Germans' chief chemist, Dr. Isabel Marl, aka Dr. Poison, who is attempting to engineer a deadlier form of mustard gas under the orders of General Ludendorff. Believing Ares is responsible for the war, Diana wants to help stop the war, but her mother says no. Then Diana walks in on Steve naked in the fountain.
Would you say you're a typical example of your sex?
I am above average.
Yeah, so am I, but I'm not much of a shower. Anyways, Diana arms herself with the god killer, sword, the lasso of truth, and armor before leaving Themyscira with Steve. Then they are approached by her mother and several Amazons. However, her mother lets her go and warns her that if she leaves, she will never return. And they're off to locate and stop Ares for good, but not without some chemistry.
The pleasures of the flesh.
Do you know about that?
I've read all 12 volumes of Cleo's treatises on bodily pleasure.
All 12, huh?
Damn, I only know one. Meanwhile, General Ludendorff meets with Dr. Poison, where she develops a new gas giving Ludendorff's super strength. So basically it's a mess. Anyways, Diana wakes up in London.
Welcome
Welcome to jolly old London.
It's hideous.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, John Oliver would agree.
We made a deal, Steve Trevor, and a deal is a promise, and a promise is unbreakable.
Damn, she sounds like a girlfriend already.
Dude,
What are you doing?
do that because you're not wearing any clothes.
Yeah, Diana, that outfit counts as nudity back then.
Oh, baby.
No babies. No babies. That one's not made out of clay.
That one was made the old-fashioned way. Anyways, we get a fashion/fish out of water montage with the help of Steve's secretary.
Oh, she's trying on outfit number 226.
Not bad.
Miss Candy, the whole point was to make her look less distracting.
Yeah, really, Specs? Suddenly she's not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
I rest my case. Then they get into some trouble with German spies. Then the spy suicide pills his way out of here. Anyways, they deliver the notebook to the Supreme War Council, where Sir Patrick Morgan was trying to negotiate an armistice with Germany. Diana translates the notes, revealing that the Germans plan to release the deadly gas at the Western Front, which, by the way, she has perfected. Although forbidden by his commander to act, Steve, with secret funding from Morgan, recruits Moroccan spy Samir, Scottish marksman Charlie, and Native American smuggler Chief Nappy to help prevent the gas from being released. Meanwhile, General Ludendorff meets with other high-ranking officers who say Germany's gonna sign the armistice, but Ludendorff is like, nope.
But the Musk won't help.
They don't know that.
The team reaches the Western Front in Belgium.
Nooit is er van alles afgevraagd. Ooit wordt ze diegenen die niet konden ontsnappen, die worden als slaven meegenomen.
Diana, having none of this shit, goes alone through no man's land in the most badass way possible. The Germans fire at her and she deflects their bullets. Meanwhile, Steve and the others follow along. She captures the enemy trench and moves to liberate the nearby village with the aid of the Allied soldiers. After taking out the ground troops, the crew helped Diana take out the sniper.
Diana! Shield!
The townspeople cheer for Diana and the crew briefly celebrates, taking the photo we saw from earlier. Then Diana and Steve fall in love.
Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings.
Anyways, the team learn that a gala will be held at the nearby German High Command. Steve and Diana separately infiltrate the party. Steve intends to locate the gas and destroy it, and Diana hopes to kill Ludendorff, believing that he is Ares. Steve stops her to avoid jeopardizing his mission, but this allows Ludendorff to unleash the gas on the village she previously saved, killing the villagers. So basically every Minecraft player ever. Blaming Steve for intervening, Diana pursues Ludendorff to a base where the gas is being loaded into a bomber aircraft bound for London. Ludendorff then evens the playing field. Diana fights and kills him, but is confused and disillusioned when his death does not stop the war.
Ares is dead. They can stop fighting now. Why are they still fighting?
That's because maybe it's them. Maybe people aren't always good. You don't think I wish I could tell you that it was one bad guy to blame? It's not.
Well, that's not sure. But then Morgan appears and reveals himself as Ares. When Diana attempts to kill Ares with the God Killer, but a tells Diana that as the daughter of Susan, the queen of the Amazons, she herself is the god killer. Although he'd given humans ideas and inspirations, it is ultimately their decision to resort to violence, as they are inherently corrupt. He tries to persuade Diana to help him destroy mankind in order to restore paradise on Earth, but it's like, nope.
Big CGI fight coming up!
While the two battle, Steve's team destroy Dr. Poison's bomber. Steve hijacks and pilots the bomber, carrying the poison to a safe altitude and detonates it, blowing up the plane and himself. Ares attempts to direct Diana's rage and grief at Steve's death by convincing her to kill Dr. Poison.
Good. Use your aggressive feelings. Let the hate flow through you.
But the memories of her experiences with Steve cause her to realize that humans have good within them. So she spares Dr. Poison and directs Ares' lightning into him, killing him with the power of love. Later, the team celebrates the end of the war. Now back to the present day, Diana sent an email to Bruce Wayne thanking him for the photo. She continues to fight on the world's behalf as Wonder Woman, understanding that only love can truly save the world.
Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman!
And that was Wonder Woman. The film was a critical and commercial success, with some calling it the DC Extended Universe's best film so far, praising Jenkins' direction, the acting chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine, the musical score, and action sequences. And I can agree, DC needed a win after the disappointing return of both Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. The film is pretty amazing. Its action sequences were badass. The chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine were pretty good. I especially enjoyed the lighter moments between them. In addition, it was being its own film instead of copying Marvel. My only criticism is the ending though, because having Ares, influencing humans takes away the message of war being caused by human nature, and it almost became a mature film and also different from the other superhero films. Despite the ending, the film is still pretty good. It brought Wonder Woman to life on the big screen and brought us a female hero we both care and relate to. And it wasn't just for social justice points. Looking at you, Captain Marvel. So yeah, go check it out. You won't be disappointed. And that was the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this. Seriously, subscribe. I checked the analytics. Look at that. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I mean it. Stay safe out there. Bye.
Nice outfit.
Thank you.